Hey, Patriots fans, let's dive straight into the latest buzz around our team and break down everything that's been happening on and off the field. First things first, the moves the Patriots have made recently are not just strategic. They're absolutely necessary for keeping the squad competitive as the season ramps up. Injuries have been a challenge, and managing depth is more important now than ever. For instance, Will Campbell's MCL sprain has put him on injured reserve, which is unfortunate. But the silver lining is that this doesn't necessarily mean he's out for the season. The hope is he'll be back by playoff time, if not sooner. That's a relief, because the team really needs his presence and experience on the line, especially as they navigate this tricky stretch. The way the front office handled it shows some solid foresight. In terms of roster management, there's been a lot of shifting and movement, which is exactly what the team needed to address weak spots and improve overall depth. Alex Austin, who was a backup quarterback piece, was placed on injured reserve, opening the door for some strategic changes. Two offensive linemen were brought in, with one going straight to the practice squad and another being added to the 53-man roster. These moves might not look glamorous on the surface, but they are all about ensuring that the team remains resilient and adaptable, especially as the season intensifies. The Patriots are clearly prioritizing smart depth building rather than flashy headlines, and that's exactly the kind of strategy that can pay off when every play counts. Speaking of depth, one area that has long been under scrutiny is the cornerback position. Carlton Davis has been performing admirably, and Christian Gonzalez continues to prove why he is among the best in the league. Marcus Jones has shown flashes of brilliance, reinforcing his value. However, beyond the starting lineup, the depth chart has often been thin, leaving some vulnerabilities that opponents could exploit. Elevating Miles Battle from the practice squad to the main roster was a move that needed to happen, and it's one that makes a lot of sense. Battle has speed, agility, and size that make him an ideal fit as a depth piece. A few years ago, at the Combine, he ran an impressive 4.37 40-yard dash, showcasing his explosive athleticism. He's not just fast. He's built for this level of competition, and having him ready adds another layer of security to a position that can be tested heavily over the course of the season. Miles Battle's journey has been a story of persistence. After being released by the Chiefs as an undrafted free agent, he was picked up later in the year and eventually made it onto the 53-man roster. He even got to see action in the last game of the previous season against the Bills, where he recorded a couple of key pass breakups. Those moments may have seemed small at the time, but they were indicators of his readiness and potential impact moving forward. This is the kind of move that might not make headlines, but for those paying attention, it's the kind of calculated, intelligent roster adjustment that demonstrates a team thinking ahead. You don't always need to chase the flashy signing. Sometimes it's about elevating the right player at the right time. Now, beyond roster moves, we have to talk about Jackson Dart, who has cleared the concussion protocol and is back on the field ahead of the upcoming game. This is significant because Dart has been facing challenges with limited weapons around him, and yet he has managed to remain competitive. His stats might not jump off the page, but considering the context, they're far from disappointing. 10 touchdowns to 3 interceptions might not scream superstar. But given the defenses he's faced and the circumstances he's been navigating, it's actually a testament to his composure and skill under pressure. Dart has had to carry a heavier load than most quarterbacks would be expected to, and that resilience should not be overlooked. Games against teams like Denver, the Eagles, and even the tough contests against San Francisco and Chicago show that he's capable of holding his own, even when the odds are stacked against him. His running ability adds another dimension to his game, making him a dual threat that can challenge defenses in ways that pure pocket passers cannot. Even when his passing numbers fluctuate, his mobility keeps defenses on edge and opens opportunities for other players. Watching Dart navigate games with limited support is like witnessing someone who is quietly building a reputation without the full fanfare. For Patriots fans, it's a reminder that every game is an opportunity to learn about your opponents and recognize the players who could disrupt your plans. Having someone like Miles Battle ready to step in is also smart insurance, because you never know what might happen, and depth at the cornerback position could be the difference between winning a close game and losing it in a pivotal moment. Now, while we're talking about players, we cannot skip over the exceptional performance of Drake May. This season, he has been nothing short of phenomenal. Comparing his stats to other MVP contenders in the league, he stands out in multiple key categories. His completion percentage, passing yards per game, and quarterback rating are all remarkable, and when you break it down against other elite quarterbacks, it's clear he's operating at a level that deserves attention. What's particularly impressive is his consistency. Even with an extra game played, his performance metrics remain strong, and he continues to elevate his team's competitiveness on every snap. Watching May in action has been a thrill because he combines skill, precision, and athleticism in a way that keeps fans and analysts alike on their toes. His ability to manage the offense, read defenses, and make plays both in the pocket and on the run has been a defining factor for the Patriots this season. Comparisons to players like Josh Allen or Patrick Mahomes reveal that May is not just keeping up. In some areas, he's actually surpassing expectations. His chemistry with his receivers, understanding of the playbook, and ability to adapt in real-time situations demonstrate why he is considered one of the top quarterbacks in the league right now. Every time he steps on the field, it feels like a reminder of just how critical a high-performing quarterback is for the team's success, and May has consistently proven that he can handle the pressure with poise. Even beyond the stats, watching the dynamics on the field reveals the growth of the team under his leadership. The way he orchestrates the offense, keeps defenders guessing, and maximizes every opportunity reflects both his preparation and natural talent. His contribution goes beyond numbers. It shapes the morale and confidence of the entire squad. The Patriots, as a team, have had to adjust and adapt, especially with players like Jackson Dart and Miles Battle being key pieces in managing depth and facing injuries. But having a quarterback like Drake May elevates the whole organization and provides stability when things get unpredictable. The recent adjustments, from elevating players to managing injuries and keeping an eye on upcoming matchups, show that the Patriots are meticulously planning for the long haul. They're not just reacting to the circumstances. They are anticipating challenges and positioning themselves strategically. Depth charts are being analyzed, practice squads are being utilized effectively, and player readiness is being monitored closely. Each decision is calculated with an eye toward maintaining competitiveness as the season progresses, and it's exciting to see how this approach is unfolding. Patriots fans should feel encouraged that the organization is making smart choices to bolster the roster and prepare for the intense games ahead. Now, as we keep diving deeper into what's been happening with the Patriots, it's impossible not to highlight the way the team is balancing potential and performance under pressure. The season has thrown curveballs, no doubt, from injuries to unpredictable game outcomes, and yet the Patriots are finding ways to keep their competitive edge. One of the most fascinating aspects of this season has been watching how the younger players are stepping up when the veterans are sidelined. Players like Miles Battle not only provide depth, but bring fresh energy and versatility to the field, which is invaluable when every game feels like a test of endurance and strategy. It's clear that the coaching staff is intentionally cultivating this type of adaptability, making sure that even when the starters are challenged, the team can still maintain a high level of performance. Jackson Dart's return to the field adds another layer to this narrative. His ability to navigate challenging defenses with limited support is an underrated aspect of the team's current performance. While his stats may not immediately wow casual fans, the deeper you analyze his gameplay, the more you appreciate his composure and decision-making under pressure. The Patriots are wise to not underestimate him because Dart has already shown the ability to make critical plays in high-stakes situations. His dual-threat capability forces defenses to account for both his passing and rushing, adding complexity to game planning for opposing teams. This type of impact goes beyond what's easily measured in box scores and highlights, just how important it is to have players who can influence the game dynamically, even when the odds seem stacked against them. Meanwhile, the Patriots' defensive strategy has been particularly interesting to observe. With Carlton Davis and Christian Gonzalez anchoring the cornerback positions, there's a strong foundation, but the thin depth beyond those starters has always been a concern. This season, The elevation of Miles' battle addresses that vulnerability, and it's exciting to see how he integrates into the system. His speed and size give him a natural advantage, allowing the Patriots to cover more ground and react more efficiently to offensive threats. Depth isn't just about having extra bodies on the field. It's about having players who can step in seamlessly and maintain the team's standard of play. The way the coaching staff has handled these moves shows foresight and a commitment to long-term competitiveness, not just short-term fixes. Offensively, the combination of Drake May's leadership and the supporting cast around him has created a dynamic that is both resilient and unpredictable. May has been dominating the passing game with a level of precision that puts him ahead of many of his contemporaries. His ability to read defenses, adjust plays on the fly, and execute under pressure has been remarkable, especially when compared to other top-tier quarterbacks. What makes May's performance even more impressive is the context in which he's playing. He doesn't always have the ideal support system around him, yet he consistently finds ways to make the offense click. His consistency elevates not only the offensive line, but also the confidence of the receivers and running backs, creating a cohesive unit that thrives even in challenging circumstances. The interplay between offense and defense this season has been particularly compelling. While injuries have tested the team's resilience, the adjustments made have strengthened the Patriots' ability to respond to adversity. Elevating players like Miles Battle, keeping Jackson Dart ready, and maximizing Drake May's skill set are all part of a bigger picture strategy aimed at ensuring the team is not just reactive but proactive. These decisions reflect a deep understanding of the game, an ability to anticipate challenges, and a willingness to make sometimes subtle but highly effective roster changes. It's a reminder that football is as much about strategy and preparation as it is about raw talent, and the Patriots seem to be excelling in both areas this season. Looking at the broader landscape, the Patriots are also positioning themselves to compete against some of the league's toughest teams. Dart's performances against the Broncos, Eagles, and even the near upset against San Francisco show that the team can handle high-pressure scenarios. Meanwhile, Drake May's command of the offense demonstrates that the Patriots can maintain offensive stability while also adapting to unexpected situations. This balance of flexibility and precision is exactly what a team needs to navigate the challenges of a long and demanding season. It's not just about having star players. It's about building a roster that can withstand adversity and capitalize on opportunities, and the Patriots are executing that philosophy effectively. Even the seemingly minor moves, like adjustments to the practice squad and careful elevation of key players, are integral to the team's overall performance. Every decision, from handling injuries to ensuring the right players are ready for critical roles, contributes to a well-orchestrated approach that emphasizes preparation and resilience. The coaching staff's attention to detail in these areas cannot be overstated. It's the small, often unseen adjustments that can turn a close game into a decisive victory or prevent a potential collapse when faced with adversity. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to Patriots Hub and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest updates on our New England Patriots. And don't be shy. Share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. The league is buzzing with a rumor that refuses to die down. Quinnen Williams, long considered the anchor of the Jets' defense, is said to be slipping into a new role as the unexpected centerpiece of the Patriots' next great defensive line. The whispers grew louder after a series of cryptic locker room comments and a handful of sideline conversations caught by cameras, none of which confirmed anything, but all of which fueled speculation that something big was brewing. And now, according to people close to the situation, the move is more than just talk. What makes this rumor so electrifying is not only the audacity of a star crossing a bitter divisional divide, but the idea that the Patriots might once again be assembling a unit capable of redefining defensive dominance. Insiders claim the organization has been quietly crafting a long-term vision centered on size, power, and versatility in the trenches, and Williams fits that blueprint with uncanny precision. His blend of explosive strength and controlled aggression could instantly shift the balance of power in the AFC East, especially for a team still searching for an identity in the post-dynasty era. Those close to the Jets' camp are said to be stunned, not by the possibility of Williams seeking a new challenge, but by the idea that he might choose the one destination guaranteed to rattle the fan base the most. Meanwhile, in New England, the excitement is palpable. Anonymous voices around the facility have been hinting at a transformational presence, arriving to set the tone for a tougher, more unforgiving style of play. Williams, many believe, is the type of player who could walk into a new locker room and instantly command both respect and attention. Nothing has been officially confirmed, and perhaps nothing will be for some time. But as the rumor grows, it carries the unmistakable energy of something that could reshape not only a franchise, but an entire division. Whether this is smoke, fire, or the spark of a new defensive era, one thing is certain. The league is watching, and the Patriots may be standing behind the next great one. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our New England Patriots, be sure to subscribe to Patriots Hub and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.